What's up, everybody? My name is James Ayala. I am an online student at Full Sail University, and this is my reflection video for week 2 live training video that we had watched earlier in the week. Um, in this video, we mostly talked about JSON data, and we also touched on for loops, specifically for in loops, and how to loop through all of the objects in the JSON data. One thing I wanted to talk about in this video particularly is JSON data and why we should use JSON data. First off, JSON data is lightweight, meaning that if you put all your data inside JSON, um, it doesn't take up as much space as if you were to do everything separately. So let's say I had an array for, we have an array right here, but I had my main course, my risotto, in an array, and then I had a description in another array, and then I had a header title in another array. Eventually you have a bunch of variables, and that's more data to go through whenever your application runs. An application like we're writing now, JSON data isn't as important in the fact that your program's going to run a lot faster because this is a small program to begin with. So you might not notice a difference in a very, very small program, but whenever you're talking about a huge program with thousands of lines of code and tons of variables and objects, to scale it all down to one JSON object like this, and you could have all your other stuff inside of it, it's going to make the application run a lot faster. Also, the reason to use JSON is everything, all of your data is in one place. It's all under one variable. So instead of having these all different, I might have, a couple thousand lines of code, and if I had variables all throughout that code that were talking about one specific thing, obviously this is my menu, and then these are the specials and things like that. So if they were scattered everywhere else, I might be looking for one particular thing and one particular variable, and it starts getting easy to lose data or harder to find data. But with the JSON object like this, all of your data that pertains to everything that you're coding for, it's all in one place, so it's very easy to find. So instead of having entrees separate from all this and having to go through all my code and look for entrees, I know that it's in my JSON object data, and I know it keeps everything together. So that's another reason that we use JSON. I hope you enjoyed what I had to say about JSON, and I will see you all next week.